The silent treatment from the universe. How to trust. When nothing seems to be happening. My friends, we've all been there. You've done the inner work. You've journaled your heart out, spilled your soul into those pages. You've meditated, cleared your mind, and tapped into what feels like a higher frequency. You've worked on gratitude, staying positive and being patient, yet nothing. Not a single manifestation, no sign, no door opening, nothing changing in the outer world. It feels like the universe is giving you the silent treatment. This period, let's call it the void, can be incredibly frustrating. It's that point in your journey where you've experienced an awakening. You've tapped into higher consciousness, and now you're waiting, and still no breakthrough. It feels like you're swimming in uncertainty, stuck in this uncomfortable in-between space where your desires have not yet manifested, and your path forward is completely unclear. But here's the truth. The void is a test. It's a sacred, albeit frustrating, pause. The universe is testing your faith, your trust, and your resilience. It wants to see if you can remain committed to the vision you hold, even when nothing appears to be happening. It's asking, can you still believe when all you see is silence? Understanding the void. Let's start by acknowledging that this quiet, this pause, is not a punishment. It's not because you're doing something wrong or because your desires are unattainable. This is the part of the process where the universe is rearranging things behind the scenes, aligning people, events, and opportunities in ways you cannot yet see. The universe is never inactive, even when it feels like nothing is happening. Just because you don't see visible change doesn't mean movement isn't taking place on an energetic level. It's like planting a seed. You don't dig it up every day to check if it's growing. You trust that with time, water, and sunlight, the growth will happen beneath the soil. The void is that fertile ground where your dreams are germinating. Remaining patient in the void. The most challenging part of this journey is maintaining your patience when you feel like you've been patient long enough. But patience is a practice, not a one-time achievement. And here's the thing, you need to trust in divine timing. The universe operates on a timeline that is beyond our control and often beyond our understanding. Remind yourself, it's not that your manifestation won't happen, it's that it's not time yet. But how do you remain patient when doubt creeps in, when fear of failure takes hold, when you feel like you've waited long enough and nothing seems to be changing? First, shift from expectation to surrender. Often, we're so fixated on when and how something should happen that we block the very thing we're asking for. The universe requires not only your faith but also your surrender. Surrendering doesn't mean giving up on your dreams. It means letting go of the rigid expectations of how they'll arrive. Surrender to the possibility that it might look different than what you've envisioned, but still be everything you need. When you release your tight grip on the outcome, you open yourself up to unexpected blessings. Stay open, stay flexible, and trust that the universe is working on it. 2. Reframe the silence. Instead of seeing this quiet period as a rejection, reframe it as a time of gestation. When nothing seems to be happening on the surface, trust that your soul is growing, expanding, and becoming ready for the blessings that are on their way. The silence is not a void, it is preparation. In this space, ask yourself, what is the universe asking me to learn? How can I use this time to deepen my relationship with myself? This is your opportunity to fortify your inner world before the outer world catches up. 3. Overcome fear and doubt. Doubt will whisper in your ear. Fear will rise, telling you that your dreams are too big, that your desires are unrealistic. In these moments, you must remember that fear is a liar, It thrives in uncertainty, but your power lies in your ability to choose faith over fear, to overcome doubt, reconnect with your why. Why did you start this journey? Why are these dreams important to you? Anchor yourself in that vision. Visualize it. Feel the emotion of already having what you desire, and then let that emotion guide you forward. And if fear still lingers, use it as a signpost. It's often in the areas where we feel the most fear that our greatest breakthroughs are waiting. 4. Keep trusting the universe. Trust is like a muscle. It strengthens the more you use it. When doubt creeps in, remind yourself of the times in your past when things worked out in ways you couldn't have imagined. Remember those moments when the universe surprised you, when blessings came out of nowhere and you felt aligned with something bigger than yourself. If it's happened before, it can happen again. The universe hasn't forgotten you. 5. Stay grateful for what is. Gratitude isn't just for the good times, it's for all times. Even in the void, find reasons to be grateful. Gratitude shifts your energy, keeping your vibration high and open to receiving. Be grateful for the silence, for the lessons, for the patience you're cultivating. You may not be able to see it yet, but the universe is preparing something for you. Hold on to that faith. Your breakthrough is on its way. Stay open, stay patient, and keep trusting in the timing of your life. So remember, my friend, the pause is not a stop. It's a recalibration. Keep believing, keep trusting, and when the time is right, everything will align in ways more beautiful than you ever imagined.